All right. We are on again tonight. Hold on. Okay. I think we're good. Um, yeah, I'm honestly gonna be I'll probably say this again later. I'm gonna be very low energy tonight. Right before stream, I just started and felt extremely tired, and I don't know why, but I do. So that's a thing, I guess. Um, I need to level or spend my runes or my souls or something real quick because the things I can do tonight is I can either kill Aldrich first and then go for Sister Frida, or just go straight for Sister Frida. I don't really know which one I would rather do, if I'm being perfectly honest. I don't even know if Aldrich is going to advance the game if I go kill him. So I could kill him. I was pretty close the other night. Um, if we kill him, I guess I still have my souls, and then I don't know. Yeah, let's. I don't know. I'm going back and forth on if I want to kill him or not. I think I might just kill these guys real quick for some fast souls and then go do Frida. I really don't know. Um, we need 33k. I'm only doing this so I don't waste souls. I could just go dump a bunch of ammo. But, we'll call this a warm-up, even though I did sort of warm up by just running around the world exploring earlier. I was checking out more in the catacombs. Yeah, we're in warm-up mode for the moment. That's fine. We're going for 33k more anyways. Still, was it 33? Yeah, because it was 49 to level, I think. No big deal. We'll get it. Yeah, I found the sorcery trainer in catacombs. Is it? Maybe I'm doing so bad because I'm tired. Maybe my reactions are bad. I don't know. Because of that, I definitely was not having issues blocking these or dodging these guys earlier. So maybe that's what's going on. Just being tired. I do have some coffee here. I'm just waiting for it to cool a little bit before I drink it because I foolishly did not make it iced coffee. That was a super early run. Or roll. Hey, look at that. We traded on hits. Jeez. Why am I getting so bad right now? I am also standing. I figured that would help me stay awake. So maybe that's why I'm doing bad. I'm just not used to standing for gaming now. After not doing it for a week. Ooh, Silver Knight armor. I think that's our second piece of that. Of Silver Knight armor, I mean, not of the set. Let's make some distance and heal. I'm gonna go off on those attacks. Every time. Oh man. Well, this is what warm-ups are for. Alright, not gonna complain about some leggings. Got the Ubisoft ragdoll physics on the corpse going on. Alright, well, at least we killed 2 of them. We're getting a little bit better. Is my gear right? It looks like it is. I can technically take off both the bow and the torch. Which then I think lets me take off this as well. Because I wanted magic if I do Aldrich. If I do Frida, I probably want cold, I'm assuming. I always swap this thing too. And then the other one is a little bit of weight, but more importantly, it's hit points and stamina too. Although it is not much stamina. Or much hit points. Not really much of anything. And it's somehow still good. There we go. Better. Alright, well, that's enough to level, so that's all we get for our warm-up. I've got a whole bunch of cold water to drink tonight once I start heating up too much from this coffee and the fact that I'm wearing hoodies in a essentially semi-tropical climate, or close enough to tropical. Why not? So I was debating what I actually want to start doing here. You notice I got a couple more points of strength since last night. So I could go a little more strength. I mean, I still get some bonuses from it. I was also considering going endurance and maybe getting a little bit of stamina. I don't think I want any of these 4 stats. If I want any of them, it would be dex. But I can, if I really want to build like that, I think I just respec into it. So, for the current build, it's either endurance, so I can swing and roll away a little bit better. Or, I don't know, vigor doesn't seem that good at the soft cap. So it's endurance or strength, because I think I have enough fashion stat right now. So, I don't know. The problem with endurance is it just doesn't seem like it does anything. Also, hold on. I've got something in my browsers that is not muted, and it is driving me crazy. There's a character in game that's talking. I think it just muted everything else. Alright, well, it's gotta be something in game. That's even worse. I don't know. Getting 1 point for stamina is just so bad. Like if we did 10 levels, I don't know. I'm reading it as like I could do those points, or I could instead put those points into vitality. 17 points is the same as removing Havels right now. But that also seems really bad. So I don't think I ever hit a break point where I can just remove Havels with less than that. So I think I'm stuck on Havels, and then I go with... I don't know. I get like just a sliver of stamina now on my attack, or on my bar when I fully attack. So maybe I don't need more. Maybe I do just go strength.
Farewell, Ashen, may the
Naturally, George just made his appearance. He just also had a vet appointment today, so he's in a really good mood.
Ashen 1.
Yeah, I think I really want to do Frida. Maybe I can grind her out over these next 2 days or something. So let's go ahead and try that. Start learning this fight. So I feel like I'm probably going to have to practice it off stream a bunch as well.
Leave us farewell.
I always say to her. All right. Oh, you know what? Let's switch some gear here as well. Let's take off this, put on this. And then I could take this off and use the stamina shield and not worry about getting extra souls off of a kill. In which case I probably want to go with... I don't know. The only thing that makes me not want to do Frida is I might find weapon upgrades somewhere. And that would be pretty helpful. So I could do something like this. I even get to put on something that's rather non-fashionable. I don't know. Maybe I don't do that part of it. Yeah, let's just go with this. George, move. Move back. George is about to get himself kicked out of the room tonight. Here. Oh. Sorry, I'm fighting with my cat. Let me mute this real quick. All right. I pointed him to his food, and I think I'll be fine. Let's go ahead and do this. At least a few times. Like I said, I might go kill Aldrich if I really want to start hunting down weapon upgrades. I'm just like checking this out. Like his what's going on here with his BDSM test that he's got going on. Let's watch our cutscene.
Bring Frida to me, please.
Frida. Okay. Well, that's a
Cast
a new pronunciation.
the flame flickering once again.
Why does he have a Scottish accent?
I can see it, feel it.
Really wasn't expecting that for a voice. You know, I should actually switch to the human ring.
We have no need of thy flail. 'Tis only the flame
Okay.
quivering at misguided ash.
Well, that's real Miyazaki direction.
Thine eyes.
George, you shouldn't be standing right here. Move.
These
Move.
ashes for good.
So we're back at the door. Okay, well, I can survive a hit without too many issues. She wasn't baited. Don't see footprints. Can't see her hit points because of George. Move, bud. Move, move, move. Move. I think she was doing 3. Well, her swing is slower than my swing, and it looks like it interrupts her. Sorry, move.
Return from whence thou camest.
Move.
Furia surely awaits thee.
Or George is gonna find him kicked out of my room. So that does not seem too bad. See, he's trolling me right now because his tail is just off screen. See? I could start petting his tail and piss him off, but I don't want to do that. That would make him run away. Okay, we don't have to do a cutscene again. That's nice. It's weird approaching from the other end of the room, too. Okay, so I'm off on what that audio cue is.
Return from whence thou camest.
Doesn't seem too bad, though.
Surely awaits thee.
Yuria. Isn't Yuria one of my NPCs? Okay, so she had hyper armor on that one, I think, or for whatever reason she didn't stagger. Might not have been hyper armor, but I thought she was flinching on like every hit. Let's heal and... Okay, we've almost got her through phase 1. Yeah, there's our phase 1 down. First time. Actually, cutscene that I'm sure we're going to see 100 times. In fairness, I have seen the cutscene in lore videos. But we're still going to watch it. At least this time, maybe another time or two. He sees his poor wife who just down there. Poor guy. This gives me real Lady Butterfly and Owl vibes from Sekiro, where you have like the room that lights on fire. It's like a lot of that same idea, I feel like. Alright, some sort of resurrection flame. So, I mean, there's really no reason for him to have gone crazy because his wife is dead now. Okay, I'm not taking damage in the flames. Let's try out, we'll hit Daddy. Or Father, whatever his name is supposed to be. What's her name go invisible? I'm not seeing her. Oh, heals? What the hell? Okay. I must have to interrupt those. And then I got stuck on him and frostbit by her, maybe? Okay. Well, seems pretty doable. Although, I don't know. I think I am kind of feeling just doing Aldrich. I do want to beat the DLC, but I also kind of want to have better than a +7 weapon, and I've scoured everywhere, and I'm out of Titanite chunks. Like, this is one of those things where it's bothering me because I used chunks on a weapon, on weapons I wasn't going to use earlier. So now I have, like, 3 weapons at +7 and none at +8, when I had the availability on items to make a single +8. So it's actually just really bothering me. I'm not going to be happy now until I have a, well, I guess probably a +9 if at all possible. So let's try this guy, which means I should probably switch this back out. I don't know what I can switch it for. Well, so I guess fire absorption is going to be decent on now one fight too. We could go this. I might be swinging enough. I don't think this is going to do much. Yeah, I think we go with this. Just use our last slot in fashion. Ring selection. Oh, I don't have a stamina shield. Yeah, ring selection in this game is really bad, if I'm being honest. Oh, actually, I think the two things stack. So if we don't get him this time, I'm probably gonna put on stamina ring too. Yeah, I remembered his attack. That's pretty rare. Got our phase 2. Ah. I should not have tried to tank that. That was bad. A little too early because of the distance. Heal, please. Oh, hey, we got him. Cool. All right. There we go. Souls are very slow, but that's fine. Bonus souls are actually kind of bad with this much to level, because that would just be more I have to use. All right, so what's that guy out there? I think that's just the regular enemies. We'll see. Hold on, let me check something on lurk tabs. Okay. Just confirm whatever humanoid we saw out there, those were those guys. All right, I've got one level. Big chest ahead. So, why is this room so much smaller than it used to be? Feels like it's just a lot shorter. They did fix the railing though, where I can't just jump off. I want to check out the... Oh, hold on. I did not put up my input reader. I feel bad I didn't have it up on that boss fight now. Oops, wrong one. There we go. Yeah, I feel really bad that that wasn't up on the boss fight. No chest in the room? Alright. Fine. You have successfully trolled me, game. So... I'm not seeing a way forward is the thing. I was thinking that this would lead somewhere, unless it's way back here. You couldn't access this part of the room before. I mean, in DS1 you couldn't. Hmm. Oh. I don't know where I'm supposed to go then. I did find a fog door in the capital. So maybe I go there, but then I kind of wonder what the point of this fight was. So I thought this was something you had to do. I can go do that one, I guess, instead of the DLC. So like I was saying, if I want to get, if I want to get,
Very well. Then
what's it called? Weapon upgrades.
Farewell, Ashen One.
Yep. I had a side channel was not muted.
Ah. Ashen One.
Did that guy give me a soul? I don't remember. He did. It's Soul of Aldrich. So we can always see what that would give me here. Maybe I should have done that before I used all my runes. Before I used all my souls. Alright, what does he give us? Longbow, spell. And it's 5,000. It's also requires more dex than I can use unless I put that ring on. And range seems bad. Weight is more than what I'm currently using. I'm probably going to end up making it, but I don't really want it. So I guess, I mean, I really don't know where to go here. Unless there's some other passage that opened up in Anor Londo. But we did find a boss in the capital, so I could go do that. Maybe that's the way forward, because this whole passage here has been kind of not all that great of a. I think the main thing is it took us into the dungeon at some point. Alright, we'll try this. This boss is a little bit of a run to the gate from the bonfire I found, but whatever. I also don't fully remember the path. I think it's... I climb down right here. No. Down there, out right here. This is the wrong way. So I guess it was the ladder from the bonfire level. Sorry, I'm getting very lost in here very easily. The texture popping right there gives me vertigo. Alright, so through here, deal with the fireballs. Deal with this gargoyle. And here, ignore the other gargoyle. And run back here. Alright, what's this?
Yom. Old friend,
Really?
I, Siegward of the Knights of Katarina, have come to uphold my promise.
Interesting.
Let the sun shine upon this Lord of Cinder.
Oh, those moves are insane. So why is he taking such a small amount of damage and then a large amount? Was it bleed? Okay, so I gotta roll the fire. Ow. Now we've got to heal. Let's be careful. It'd be really cool if we first try this, I think. Not gonna first try if I'm messing up reading his moves like that. Alright, so is it the phase 2 or what? Okay, I missed getting him in time. You know, I don't care about hitting the bonfire.
It seems I am in your debt once again. My thanks. I could have not kept my promise without you. Now, for a final toast. To your valor, and my old friend Yorm. Long may the sun shine.
If I had a praise the sun gesture, I would use it right now.
Well, the only thing to do really after a nice toast. You are a true friend,
Cutscene?
Unkindled one. The fire fades and awaits its one last.
What's going on? There's still loot in the room I didn't grab.
Is in your hands. Please save his soul. Prince Lothric is in your hands. Please save his soul. Tell him what he must be, a law.
I didn't want to do that. I want my runes. I will quit out of this fight if I have to. If it's another boss. So I want to go back to that other bonfire still. Or I just lose the 36. It's not the biggest deal in the world. But I did swap that gear, so I have some optimal stuff in. I'm sure if I die, I have to have a way back here, right? So maybe it's fine. Maybe we'll just see what happens. See, I didn't even get my Estus back. Huh. He's got very slow, exaggerated movements. Alright, well, it teleported me from Yorm's room. So if I go back there, let's see what happens. I'm assuming Yorm wasn't just like a door boss. Alright, and there's those dodging skills at work. Run into the spear, dodge 4 times. And the spear is not coming towards me. Okay, so that was Sigurd stuff. Wait, so did I end up with 2? The same weapon? One said Storm Ruler, right? Yeah, they gave me 2 of them. Neat. I'm not going to dual wield them, but that would be fun. Hi, Arm Guy. How are you? So, nothing here is teleporting me. Yeah, I beat Aldrich earlier, and then I also beat Yorm just now. I was gonna do Frida. I got pretty far into phase 2 in the couple of attempts that I did, but then I decided to turn around because having a +7 weapon is really bothering me, since I had the upgrade materials to make +8s if I knew what weapon I wanted to use. So now I'm just trying to go through here to, I don't know, I guess progress things to get what my weapon would have been before I go to kill Frida. No, I think I know where to go. I thought I was going to have a teleporter here, but it looks like I don't. So I've got to go back to High Wall, I think, because that room was the church where I talked to what's-her-name earlier in the game. This one might be closer, actually. I don't know. Look at this one. The Blighttown mosquitoes or real-life mosquitoes. Both of them are bad. Okay, yeah, so I do get a fog door there now. I'm gonna have to practice that run, it looks like. This moveset is very difficult so far. Debating if I want to grind 10k before I do this, but the bonfire run itself kind of sucks. I did get Yorm first try, but he was also really easy, so I'm not sure that's too much of a flex. I was actually kind of disappointed that he was first try. Alright, let's just go level before I use all my runes, or all my souls on something dumb. Kind of annoyed that right after Yorm, it took us right to the sky. Yeah, I don't know how hard he's going to be, honestly. I need 10k. I just need to get used to the moveset is all, because this is the first time I've seen it. And all of his movements seem really exaggerated and delayed. So I just need to get used to the timing. Out of a sidestep. Oh, yeah, anything with like delayed attacks. I mean, eventually you just kind of get used to the timing. Like, you know, Elden Ring is full of all of that, with a lot of just delayed ones, and the attacks are spaced just enough that if you chain roll, you get hit. Alright. We'll go level and then go grab a few arrows and back to that boss. Or if not arrows, maybe Kukri. I haven't used them in this game, and I'm assuming they're going to be decent.
Welcome. Very well.
Just since they were okay in DS1 and they're insane in Elden Ring.
Farewell, Ashen One. May the
I have never heard that before. I've also never actually watched those movies, so yeah. Usually I end up hearing I look like other people. Alright. So it was... So unless Tower on the Wall might be a quicker run. I ran from the other one. Yeah, I like the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man movies, but those are very old at this point, and I don't actually end up watching... which way do I go here? I don't really watch movies all that much. Wasn't there a... Oh no, it's down the stairs, and then there's the door. Ow. Alright, wrong door. I'll probably take less damage at least if I go the other way. Huh. Okay. So I need to go one and then roll? Went for the second attack on accident. Also, the other one I did go for 2 and wasn't punished. Also, boss-wise, I don't know if you were watching yesterday, Amy, but Guy, sorry, but I did kill Grave Wolf thing as well the other day, just not today. Hey, Mericlin. Yeah, I'm doing okay. I took a half day off of work. And I'm very low energy today because I feel it half asleep, but other than that, I'm doing great. I killed Yorm and Aldrich earlier. And then it teleported me to this. I was thinking of trying out... Oh, I should probably heal. I'm being way too greedy here. I tried Sister Frida. It wasn't too bad, but I really want to just upgrade my weapon. Alright, so I need to figure out when he's gonna slam down. It's still hard for me to read. Let's back out, get full stamina. I think one hit or maybe two will kill him. Alright, two. Oh, yeah, exams coming up soon is always rough. Oh, I used all my Estus, but that's fine. But anyways, yeah, Yorm and, what's his name? Aldrich today. And then Dancer, and I really want to do Frida, but I want a +8 weapon because that's what my weapon would be had I been able to, like, if I didn't waste Titanite chunks. So we'll go for that, and then I'll go back to her. It said put a thing on this, so we'll see what happens. Also, I had to double check if that gave me another soul. I mean, I don't mind doing the DLC earlier. I can access it, so why not do it? My character's got to be high enough level by now. Doing it, the thing also about DLC is if you do it later, you don't really get to enjoy any of the items out of it, because you're just stuck then at the end of the game. So, like, what's the point of putting something off like that into the end when you don't even get to use anything? Because I'm not going to go to New Game Plus. Like, if I play again, it's going to be a new game, so I don't get to use anything. Let's see, I wanted, this, that's fine. And I mean, Frida does not seem all that difficult from what I've tried so far. Like saying, it's just purely a thing where it's actively like making it less fun for me, knowing that I screwed up my weapon upgrades, so I have to fight her when it's more difficult. Actually, let's go with this. We want looks. Okay, nothing open there. Yeah, I almost got through phase 2 earlier. I'm sure it's going to be one of those things where phase 3 is the hardest, but I don't know, it doesn't seem that bad. All seems like something I should be able to do right now. I'm literally just exploring at the moment to find Titanite chunks. The hardest part of phase 1 is my cat likes to jump up during it and interrupt me. Oh, actually, you know what? I need to be on Havels if I'm exploring, so I can use my bow. That's a new attack. Or maybe it's a heal. Alright, moving to the room makes a second one aggro. Standard sword combos. Alright, I think I got that. Just have to pull the other one to the back. Or maybe charge it first, but I don't think I want to do it that way. This room... Yeah, don't tell me where they are. I'll just explore and find them. I've gotten 6 so far, but the problem is I put them on 3 different weapons with 2 each, so I have 3 + 7 weapons when I could have been doing this stuff with a +8, which is actually just legitimately bothering me. Oh, okay, yeah. Just looking around here before I fight this guy. He's got some sort of buff on him, I think. Since he's got that aura going. Okay. So that doesn't move. Stairs going up this way. Ladder the other way, and then stairs going down the other way. So something should be a dead end. The dead end is probably not this thing with 2 knights marching towards me. Okay, he does lock on, so he's an enemy. Pull him back a bit. I have a suspicion there's something else waiting around the corner. Ah, got me once at the end. Kind of want to go level 2 before I go in too far. I'm also just trying to get, I think, 100k or so before I do that. If this goes up, it's just going to take me to that other room. Okay, it's down. Maybe. Seems pretty debatable. Maybe more used to the controls. Okay, so he does turn around. That's the same guy. I forget if these things had ranged attacks or not. I do remember they were kind of mean. Debating if I'd be better off using that platform to shoot from. I don't think I would be. I also feel like it's too high up for me to safely do a plunging attack is the problem. Which I think this was the thing that I was shooting before. Yeah, there is not going to be any way to survive that fall. I don't want to just try for a plunging attack here. I feel like it's not a good idea. But I can just be patient instead. But also, I don't really like being patient. It's the problem. Probably 3 more arrows. Did we get a Titanite chunk out of this at least? Or did we get multiple? No, we only got one. Okay, well, even more glad that I did not run down to fight that thing. Another one out there, though. Oh, this entire room is like this. I see. Glad I didn't step off the elevator before then. Did not even mean to backstab, but I'll take it. Oh man, got greedy circling them. Well, at least we'll have 100k runes by the time we get back to them. Hey Mudpug, it's been alright. I'm still waking up from what I was talking about earlier, just feeling, I don't know, exhausted shortly before stream time. But I think I'm doing alright. Still feel very, very tired today though. I don't really want to do another cup of coffee as a thing. Yeah, I'd like to feel better. I'm just... Chunks is a drop. Well, that just made me feel a lot better. If anything in this game could make me feel good right now, it was that. Probably gonna grab another can of water here in a moment, though. After I get my runes, or get my souls. I'm never actually gonna get that right. That doesn't get its attention, does it? All right. That sucks. Really? Still ticks up way back there? Alright. I have nothing to lose back here. I don't think I have anything to lose fighting. Yeah, nothing up there. Wait, is he taking toxic damage? What the hell? I did not think that was going to happen. All right, I'll take free souls here. It's actually gonna take longer to die than it's gonna take me to get out of here. But I still want to explore. Let's see, did both things in this room respawn? I'm pretty sure they do. Yep. I didn't kill the two knights. See, nothing up this way. Just looks like a shortcut back down to the start. So we're gonna bonfire back to Firelink, take 2 levels. And I'm gonna AFK for 1 sec. Alright. Back with my water. I'm down to only 2 cans, which means I might be on tap water by the end of the night. That or fruit juice. It does give me 2 points. I think I'll stick with strength though.
Farewell, Ashen One. May the
And then, so we didn't actually get any bonfires in that other area. What was it? Consumed King something or other. Be nice to get bonfire. That other way feels like a path I'm gonna need to do, but it's not Feels like it's not the right path right now. Actually, this does nothing for us. Let's get, Oh no, I have my bow on. It does do something for me. Never mind. Okay, so he's scripted to aggro. He goes to that entrance. So I am fine. We do have to fight these two who are also scripted. Looks like they buff each other. They do not buff each other. They get buffed by that guy. He's probably going to respawn like the rest of them. Okay, and our shortcut back was probably right out here. Yeah. Okay, so there's the bonfire I wanted. And a sword I can't loot. Alright, well, this whole area is giving chunks, so I like it. Even getting chunks off of regular guys. Which means that, worst case scenario, I could farm up to a +9 off stream and then use my Titanite slabs. And get a +10. If I really want to. More outfits, too. This one looks kind of stylish. Might have to use one of those later. Oh, I forgot to ask my pug. Sorry. How's your day been? How's your day been? Like I said, I've been out of it, so I'm forgetting to ask things like that. I hope it's been going well. Worse than rats. Okay, I do have the XP thing on. I did get a Symbol of Avarice from one of the Mimic chests. And we got the gold ring earlier, so if for some reason I do have to farm... Oh, that's cool. If for some reason I do have to farm up chunks, I can do it. He needs 5 hits. That's not good. Where's that effect hitting me? Very lucky that guy missed me. I would have done staggered and then attacked again. I don't know why my character is letting off all the steam. Two chunks. Well, coming here over Frida was the right call. Because in 2 more chunks, this weapon jumps from a +7 to a +10. Feels like a really easy fight to a bonfire, too. Okay, so that looks like another dragon or wyvern or something. Like the one we fought in the castle before, I guess. There was that one who, at the start of the game, I did go back off stream at one point and shot him with arrows until he ran off. Something up there I missed. I don't see a passage. Unless I go through this. Alright, well, it's not aggro yet. Can maybe duck behind flames right there. Not... What about right here? Seems like no. I think that side had stairs that went up and around. Yeah, it seems really cool so far. Something to block the fire, I'm assuming. Then I have loot back there, and loot takes priority. Great Lance. Well, that sounds pretty great. Let's see. I mean, I could use it if I use the ring that gives me dex. Oh no, that's a crossbow. Seems alright. I don't really use spears a whole lot. I know I should use them more. They have really high potential. If you get good at counterattacks. And a pretty unique playstyle too because of counterattack bonuses. Okay. At least I was right about a spot to hide from fire. So let's think about what we can do here. The only way forward is across the bridge. Even if I can just shoot him with arrows from here, I don't really want to. I feel like there's got to be a better, more fun way to do this. So do I get hit right here? So it looks like the way to do this is to fall down. Okay. I wouldn't have been able to get to that side, so that item doesn't matter right now. Question is, do I go all the way down or not? I see a lot of items, and I see some stairs up. What was that that just hit me? I want no part of fighting those things in melee. actually... The other ones all respawn. That one probably does too. So he's more of a punishment for going for the loot. Alright, multiple knights. Let's go this way to start. So this feels more like where the dragon is. Is he gonna breathe fire down here? He's breathing fire on something. Hopefully not on me. He's aimed at the bridge still. And worst that happens is I die and I kill like 3 guys. Okay, so there's an item up there, but there's also a way across. It looks like I can get to it if I sprint. So it's either that or they got those knights. Let's see. Yeah, honestly, I'm a little curious how people do it on no-hit playthroughs. So there's got to be a way. Maybe like the items that make you invisible. Oh, that's what's happening. Is I'm losing my ability to heal. That's not great. I was stuck in a healing animation and couldn't roll. It's fine. I don't care about the souls right now. Yeah, I was thinking about maybe being able to distract him with a bow. That's not gonna work. Oh god, I'm stuck. Oh. Yeah, well... Yeah, so that would work for a speed run. A hitless run would not be allowed to do that, though. Well, I guess I can't say for sure with Dark Souls 3. But in most hitless categories, you're not allowed to use quit outs. Hey, Jim Jam, welcome in. Playthrough's going pretty well. I honestly do not remember there being 2 of these to fight. But the fact that I am now locked out of heals is not so great. But yeah, Arm Guy. So, at least in the games that I've looked at for hit lists, the way it generally works is you're only allowed to do a quit out either at like a site of grace bonfire type thing, or in the hub zone, or sometimes it has to be both. So, like, to do that to avoid fire wouldn't be allowed. But I'm also not really ever gonna plan to do hitless for this game, I don't think. I might try it for Elden Ring, though. Don't really want to fight those 2 if I can help it. Alright, so it looks like if it's not a dead end, it's through them. I didn't see any obvious loot on the ground. Out on the tree. Do you play a lot of Dark Souls, Jim Jam? So there is an item up there that I just wasn't seeing before, it looks like. I killed Yorm and Aldrich earlier today. And I was thinking of trying to do Sister Frida. I was able to get through phase 2. So I hit phase 3 off of my 3rd attempt. So I feel like I can probably do it in a night or 2 of trying. But then I turned around so I can try and find Titanite chunks. Which has gone pretty well. Except when I have to fight guys with Lances, because I am very bad at rolling their attacks. Alright, what's the 3rd one going to be for a trap? Nothing? So those guys have no purpose, other than, I guess, dropping down from getting that. So I'm just gonna take fire damage to roll through that way. Maybe I'm not supposed to go through there. Maybe I'm supposed to fight this nonsense. And then run through the doors. And I could, you know, run around and go through the door without fighting this. But I see items down there. I kind of want to grab them if I can. $52.80 is not bad. I always don't feel bad about the number of arrows I use. I've got 9 chunks. Oh. Okay, well, he doesn't chase me. So I can live with that. Also, we have 9 chunks, which means I could take my weapon from 7 to 10. Alright, what just hit me? That guy. Oh, please. Man. Lock-ons, turning around, fast attacks. It's like rats that jump. Jumping rats, just what this game needs. Well, we beat the fire that time. Also, to be fair, it's because I was chasing the little loot gremlin that I ran into this ambush. That time, though, it wasn't because of the loot goblin. Oh God, these guys stagger so much. What I would not give for a Dark Souls 1 wolf ring. Should be 2 more. Where are they triggered? So it's not the second pull. I didn't think I went up further. Okay, just after second to last. Where is he? Unfortunately, they hit really fast, and I can't really outrange them with my weapon. Okay, so that takes me back to the bonfire. It's not really a ladder or anything to kick down. Oh, one of those. So much for my attempts to get plunging attacks. I forgot those things did that. Hmm. Oh, shoot. That's not good. Even my computer, like, lagged out on his animations. So is there a way I can fight these guys? I'm a little less likely to have Estus Stranding fights. So I'm probably going to take one knife per arrow. That doesn't seem very good. That doesn't aggro him. Does this? Oh. So maybe I can hit one when they drop down, two drop right after this. Oh, there are three. Whoops. That wasn't a good strat. Really? Yeah, I'm not gonna beat him. At least I'm not gonna beat this one at range. Problem is, that spin attack is what I need to be super careful of. Since it'll basically one-shot me. No, I don't like that strat. Oh, I thought he was dead on that attack. That was close. He's also going to respawn, unfortunately. So I'm only killing him the one time, so I can actually figure out where I need to run to. Hmm. None of this looks right to me. This all looks like an area I've already been at, because if I take this and run up, the bonfire is right up those stairs. I know that because I can see the bonfire from right here. So what I would be missing is... Nah, I think I know where to go. I'm gonna have to kill these guys again because I didn't do it this time. I don't really want to be fighting with the archer shooting at me. So I'm going back here. Thought I had him. It's fine though. try this again. I think what I need to do is I need to run across that courtyard. So we're gonna ignore all of these guys. Let them all die in a fire, hopefully. Yeah, this room is well set up for an ambush. That's one. I saw one around a corner. Looks like we've got one here. That's 2, 3, 4. 5 with the fireball thrower. Nope, still 4. No, because I killed 3 so far. Okay, now I killed 5. Still haven't gotten this guy. I guess I have. Is there really just 5 in there? Or just 5 so far? This other guy throwing things makes 6. So 6 for that room specifically. I'm not counting like these things after the stairs. Oh, there's a ladder I missed. So I also need to have my weapon in. That made 4 more. Something here. What is this? I see. But I can't move. Sucks for it. So I have my trusty newbie arrows and newbie bow. Imagine the shame of being like an NPC who just has to admit to dying like this. It's like the stuff in Dragon Ball Z in the filler, where Frieza, Goku, and Cell are all comparing their feats against each other. And I'll just have to admit in the end that Goku destroyed all of them. Really? It gets rid of the dragon even? Okay. Well, I see one over there already as well. Which means I'm probably immune if I shoot from here. Feeling combat skills right here. I'm assuming they're not going to respawn. $13 chunks. I definitely get a plus. I have 2 slabs, so I can't make 2 plus 10s. I just need, I think, 2 more chunks to do it. At least out of the stuff that I have at plus 7 right now. And there was one item I still wanted that was down below, too. Alright, well, there's no Elden Ring guy to yell to open the gates. So I might be on my own here. How do I get up to the dragon? Maybe there's a stairway over here that I missed. That side had one. Oh, I know. I know where I missed it. Went through this, and then at the very top, there's a passage I didn't go down. Well, 2 passages. That way and that way. They're just like the Sekiro ones, the old ladies who just shout an alarm, and that's all they do. These will all get one shot when I have a new weapon. It's going to be glorious. I kind of want to take the torch to +10 just for a joke, honestly. Problem with the torch, no, it does actually scale on strength. So I mean, I could farm up a heavy gem for it. I might do that off stream this weekend. I did not hear any stairs go down. What's this thing? Or I heard the stairs, I mean, I didn't see them. Or a ladder. Alright, I can't kill fast enough with my bow. So let's ignore that for the moment and double check stuff out here before I move on. Pretty sure I went through here. Maybe. Yeah, I did. So the way across would involve a bridge on this level facing this direction. Either on that or through a hidden wall here. Looks to be on that, I think. It's down there. Oh, that's what opened, was the gate for a shortcut. Okay. Okay, so there's no way down right here. Go this way, and I guess I'll have to figure out how I get those things later. There is something here I know I can get, though. I'm just gonna have to dodge those annoying enemies. I guess I can drop down and kill the one. Second one's still alive, though. Okay, Undead Bone Shard. Worth the hassle. Actually... Okay, yeah, it is alive. I see it. Well, now I get what this shortcut's for. Let's go turn in the bone shard. The last can of LaCroix. Once this is gone, I'm going to be down to nothing but tap water and coffee. Oh, and some instant like juice stuff I can make, which also has coffee levels of caffeine.
Very well. Then
So I probably don't want to drink them tonight.
farewell, Ashen One. May the
That is splendid.
I hope I don't regret this. Like, I hope it doesn't make this stuff too easy. I don't think it will. Enforce any weapon to the highest level achievement. Very nice.
Pretty be careful, Lego.
Yeah, I'm not going to worry about this level of souls. It seems like I can farm souls up pretty quick now if I need to. Alright, no dragons. Is that a doorway that I missed? Doesn't look like it. So I guess we just we charge in and see what happens with our brand new weapon. Still have to fight two, which is unfortunate. And they have buffs, which is even more unfortunate. Alright, so 6 hits on these guys is not too bad. Where's the one that's healing them? Oh, right, there are two healers back there. I forgot about that. All right. Looks like we've got another boss back there. I don't really want to go try it, because I think the next boss I'm going to kill will be Sister Frida. I've actually got time to try her again tonight, too. Okay, so we get this shortcut. Yeah, I bet those other guys are still hanging out. So I'm just going to do a quick quit out and load back in. Just because it's going to be easier than teleporting to reset things. Also, we get more heals on Frida now. Not that I expect to use all of them, but I've used them all on a few bosses where I wasn't expecting to. I just wanted to reset those guys since I still want to find my way to that other wyvern nest or whatever it is. And it feels to me like, yeah, I was right down there. It's probably a fatal fall. They're definitely giving me a lot of chunks now. Can't say I'm upset with that. I also did not even see those guys. Really? It still hit me? I should have put that hawk ring back on. Oh, they're just shooting me directly through the sea. No, I don't need to shoot him. One of these times I want to run up to him and roll right before I attack. See if I can pull off like an Artorias type of maneuver. That'd be cool. I don't know. This fall seems so questionable to try. Well, if the Prism Stone says so. cool. I haven't gotten a divine tome for a while. Well, I don't see whatever's aggro, so it must not be able to get to me. I did really bad on mimics the other day, so we'll see if I can redeem myself here. Okay. A little messy on the ending, but it worked. Alright, another weapon that we can claim, Raise the Sun. So there's still got to be some sort of way to that covered bridge rather than the rooftop. I used a bonfire though, so everything's going to be reset. Well, step one is murder the healers to death. Actually, step one is healers haven't respawned from what I did earlier. We only have one knight, so we're actually just going to fight him. If he kills us, he kills us. Blocked right at the end. There should still be one of them in the room somewhere down there. But this is loot that I have not picked up yet. So something we can check out other than the boss room. Ideally, there's just enough here to check out to get us to like 53k runes. Souls. I swear I will get it right one day. So that's how I get that item. Ooh. Well, that's something I'd be interested in if I were a little better at the game. Fortunately, I'm not. Feels like I need to land right on... Well... So I probably could have fallen a little more, but no, been okay. Thing out there. That sounds like something for magic, not for Bunga Bunga. I deserve that. Let's see if we can get back to our stuff. No dragons, so we're off to a good start. Too bad we got a great axe earlier. Why are my heals continually getting locked out? Alright, good. I didn't actually check. My runes are on the ground. Souls. My souls are on the ground. I swear it's not for a bit. I really am just that bad at using the right words. You know what? I should probably grab my stuff and then do something stupid. Like that. Doing just a lot of very stupid things. All right. 4K. We can easily pop some runes for that last 4K if we need to, if we have some. Pop some souls. We do. So let's bone back. I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick, get a big thermos of water, give George a snack right here, and then we'll do this and go level up and then Sister Frida. So I'll be right back in just a second. Move, George, over here. You're blocking my screen. All right. Let's see if we can do Sister Frida. So one of them in level. Oh, we have more of these. I forgot about that. We'll check out what those items are too, just because I haven't seen them yet.
Speak. Very well, then taken.
Wait, why is it? Oh,
Farewell, Ashen Maiden.
I did math wrong. I needed to sell a 5K, not a 3K. No, just be another 3K at this point.
Ashen one.
Once. Very well, then taken. Farewell, Ashen one, Maiden.
Alright, then let's check out the souls real quick. I'm just kind of curious what they are. I think it's pretty unlikely I pop any of them right now. No, I'm sticking to what I said. It is unlikely still. Also, that's a very heavy weapon. Okay, Aldrich was the longbow and a spell. Don't care about a spell. So Yorm is a shield I probably don't want. And a weapon I definitely don't think I want. Does it do anything special? A lot of poise. Okay, that's pretty good. Don't know how much it gives. Let's see. Soul of the Dancer is a dex weapon and what? And a miracle. All right, well. This one doesn't cost anything, so I might as well just grab it right now. This one doesn't cost anything either. I don't know which one I want, though. There's a chance I might want the weapon at some point, or I might want the shield. So I'm just going to hold off for the moment. Oh, I'm very low on arrows. We're gonna fully restock here.
Ashen one.
And then I got a Braille Tome, so a tome of me. I don't know what else. So let's just go through. Also, we did kill some bosses, so maybe some stuff advanced over on these quests.
I presume thou art wonderful. Now, with the spouse, thy lordship, I prithee. Oh Lord, I pray when the moment comes, the age of fire was found at the godson, our Lord.
That's all new
Oh
text.
Lord, I went thee at the power.
So does she sell me new things? Nope.
Be safe, I pray. Ah, yes. There is one, there is a darkness. Whether the fear will it.
Back again, I suppose. Oh my.
This is a scroll of the prodigious Master Fossil. And now, I don't need anything to fail. Come again.
Well, next time a prodigious beat shows up, we're gonna have to tell him all about that guy talking about the prodigious something.
Do you wish? Oh, you've brought me a break. Now I can tell new tales. Tales of the greater miracles can be quite fun. We will have. These are dark tales of things that lurk deep within me. Of course, only the little creatures. These are the little.
But didn't you just say I gave her regular miracles? I know I gave her a bunch of dark ones earlier.
Have a pleasant journey. Pray for you.
Does this guy say anything now that I killed Aldrich?
Oh, yeah, good. What do you really know? Let's take a right air name such as a...
I don't know. I think I've got a pretty good chance. I did kill Aldrich. Wrong one. Should have gone to the chapel. We'll use this time to fix our gear and then go in. We're not going to go for runes off of this, so let's put this in. And take off this and this. Put on stamina regen. And then maybe fire for phase 2. I wonder what the black flame counts as, if it's magic or fire. We can also technically put on more armor if we want, or we can use the opportunity to take this off and maybe go like that. I don't know if that's going to do any good either. I can try it though. I don't really think gear is, or the ring choice is the most important thing here. Did I burn that undead bone shard? I don't know if I did. Let's check again real quick. Again, probably not the most important thing in the world, but might as well do them if I can. So I did that one. Let's just double check on Estus shards as well.
Just wasn't he?
Oh, okay.
Brother, be careful. I don't want that.
All right. DLC it is. Got about an hour tonight to do this, so we'll see what happens. It take about 50% more damage than when I had a +7.
Return from whence thou camest.
Okay.
Who surely awaits thee.
On 50% more is pretty nice. See how it goes. I think this will go all right. I just have to get used to the timing again. Probably healed a little early, but I want to... I keep listening for audio triggers on that, and then the triggers don't work. I think I like having the stamina ring in. I get one more attack that way. So close. Oh, fire. Gotta watch the fire. Gotta watch the heals, too. I'm not too good at that part yet. Ah. Oh, got stuck on him. Yeah, let's get rid of this. Which means I do have more equip load. So do I have anything that would not offend my sense of fashion? Ideally something that would give me frost or fire resist or both. Could go with this. Kind of looks like a gimp mask, I guess, which does fit with the whole theme of Daddy Andriel or whatever his name is back there. Don't get too many attacks. It's the backstab too. I thought I had it. I don't backstab often in this game. Oh man. What a punish for when I chose to heal. Nope.
Return from whence thou camest.
Jeez.
Furia surely awaits thee.
I was not expecting that beatdown right there. I thought it was actually safe after the heal. I could try a two-hand. Let's see if this works any different. I'll have to remember I can only get 2 attacks in at the most. Oh, man.
Return from
Nope.
whence thou camest.
So the advantage to one-handing is my swing is faster than hers. So as long as I start before she swings, I'll always connect if I'm facing her and in range. It looks like with two-hand, that's not true. So I do want to stick to the one-handed swing. Alright, ads start very soon, so that means this might be the run. Nope. I'm trying to work out how to backstab consistently in phase 1. So even though we can force phase 2, I'd like to make this smoother. Interestingly, she always seems to appear outside of where my camera is.
Return from whence thou camest. Furia surely awaits
Yeah,
thee.
so figuring out that lock on is tricky. So that I can backstab. I've done it a couple of times, but definitely not consistently. The first time I did it was completely on accident, even. See? Like right there, it felt like I was in a backstab animation, And then she moved out of it. Oh, that's interesting. I also just made her visible, and then she... Really?
Return from whence thou camest.
Hmm.
Here we are, surely.
She's actually swinging faster than me on those. I thought I swung faster than her on all of her attacks. But I guess a couple of those combos I don't. Okay. Really? So I roll out of it and she still grabs me. Nope. Don't know.
Return from whence thou camest. Here we are, surely awaits thee.
And I was having trouble figuring out that one move. If I just run, I seem to avoid it. I kind of don't want to do that because then I have no stamina when it comes time to actually attack. Feels like I should be able to just, I don't know, do something with it. She's just trying to ambush, so I'm feeling I can manipulate it somehow.
Return from whence thou camest. Here we are, surely awaits thee.
I could also just like take the philosophy that the cleanest phase 1 is whatever's the fastest one. I don't really want to do it that way. That was very close. I'm gonna try something. No, that didn't work.
Return from whence thou camest. Here surely awaits thee.
So why did that one not work, but the other ones did with the same strat of just turning and rolling in the other direction as soon as the music started, or as soon as the sound effects started? That other one didn't seem to work because it seemed like she chased me. Almost like I might have gone too far to trigger her her attack.
Here surely awaits thee.
Should not have double rolled. Let's try this again. Okay, I might have a new idea. I'm in trouble. Let's try this again. Okay, that almost got me hit, but it does seem to work. Oops, should have rolled into her.
Return from whence thou camest.
Messed up. So
Here
what seemed to work is if I wait for the sound and roll 2 in one direction, so she like straightens out chasing me, and then turn and roll 2 in the other direction. That one didn't work since she wasn't still like behind me because I only did 1 roll. And that's because I chased her to the edge of the arena because I got greedy since she was so low on health. Which I shouldn't even really be caring about to trigger a phase 2. Ah. Alright, so we're gonna try this again. Straighten her out. Because I think we've got a counter to that move now. Maybe not. Try again. So that one I didn't roll, but it should have been the same concept. Let's try again. Nope.
Return from whence thou camest. Here surely awaits thee.
I feel like we're close on that move, but not quite there. Let's keep trying. I can go for maybe another. Might end a little early tonight because I was saying I'm tired. I'll go for at least another few attempts. See if we can figure out how to make this phase 1 really consistent rather than just trying to power through all of it Unga Bunga style. Getting used to the difference in weapon range seems to be like the hardest part of this. Oh, you get a backstab though.
Return from whence thou camest.
Try to stay close. I think I do have to make distance to heal, usually. Having the shield up seems to be good when she's just readying her scythe. Although my shield would do to be leveled a little bit more. It is only a +3, so my stability is not the greatest with it. I think I figured out that move. Not the invisible, the one with the scythe. This one. Never mind. Did still tag me. Let's try again.
Return from whence thou camest. Hyria surely awaits thee.
It was close though. I was gonna say we only got grabbed once, but then her other move did that grab at the end. So this is the one I think I figured out. Never mind. Let's try again.
Return from whence thou camest. Hyria surely awaits thee.
I was not expecting that combo. It was cool though. If you saw, we actually hit her as she was approaching us with the invisible. Which is probably not a good counter with this weapon. But would definitely work with some others. Let's try this again. That might be an even better counter, although she does seem to be more aggro when you do that. And try this again. Nope.
Return from whence thou camest. Hyria
She usually, almost always does that combo after the grab, and I'm almost always fall for it. So if I want to do the whole sneak thing, I think I need a better spot in the room to try and bait her into it. Not the middle of the room. like maybe I can do it in a corner. We'll try that. Even though I don't really like fighting in corners. I'm also intentionally healing after every time I'm hit. Nope. I don't think that's gonna work then. Nope. So I need to work out just counting, I think. After the sound effect ends, maybe?
Return from whence thou camest.
Or some sort of like buffer strat I can use, I guess.
Awaits thee.
So I need to be like, you know, a certain distance or whatever when that sound effect triggers. So I charge her, she's just gonna go visible and attack me. So what I need to do is wait. And try and time a hit on something I can't see. Wait, is she always jumping to that same spot? No. Let's try this again. Nope.
Return from whence thou camest. Here surely awaits thee.
Not sure how I could punish that. There's gotta be some way. Just have to work out the timing. Nope.
Return from whence thou camest. Here where awaits thee.
So if I get 7 3-hit combos, it looks like she dies. I'm going by her hit points. So that's the big thing to try and set up. If I roll into her, the 3-hit combo is easy. It's just the recovery on these.
Return
Yeah,
from
so
whence thou camest.
when I get up, I have to roll that. And she's gonna do a really big combo when the second I get up. And it'd be multiple rolls into her. Which is really tough to do. I think if we get the 4-hit combos there, instead of 7 hits, I think it goes into 5. So that'd ideally be what we could do. But the 4s are a lot harder to set up than the 3s. See, that one's a 4. That was only a 2. You can see there, like, we've only engaged 3 times and she's almost dead. What would happen if I do this? Of course. So that's a really bad opener. Or not bad opener, but bad, I made a bad choice for the opening, I should say. So you still need to back away, because he's just going to swing around. I'm in trouble if I don't get out of there. Okay, so he ended up cornering me, so I couldn't get out. I need to be really careful of that. I'll have to keep that in mind, but my goal isn't really to be hitting phase 2 much tonight. I just want to get really good phase 1s with this moveset. Only one hit. Guess we're getting a lot of practice with this.
Return from
Really?
whence thou camest.
So she still goes into that combo
Surely awaits thee.
even if she doesn't grab me. Okay. Nope. How did I miss that one? Eight is not great, but it's not. I got here with 10 and 11 before. That was such a good opening, and I missed the whole thing. Let's not be greedy. 3 hits is enough. I don't want to fight him while he's near the walls. We already established that's death. So I get caught. Back out. Because if you don't get near her, she doesn't attack. Just as her AoEs. Alright, punished by greed, maybe. Yeah, definitely greed. I should have backed out to wait for a heal. Really is just 2 hits, isn't it? Despite how much time it looks like I have. Got stuck in my attack. I meant to roll out of that. Is healing again? No? Alright, well. I might have been able to force the phase 3, but there's not any value in doing that. So I wouldn't be fighting it the right way. So then I would just, I wouldn't get smoother entries to phase 3. So I went a lot longer than I thought I was going to. This will probably be my last attempt for tonight, then we're going to raid out. I feel like I'm making progress, though. I can probably beat this in a night or 2. Rolled one too many times. That's fine though. We're gonna raid out and go say hi to Rare. She just got back from PAX, and she's probably actually just chatting. So I don't think she's gonna play a real game. Although if she is, she might be playing Balatro. So yeah, we're gonna raid out. Thank you again for watching, chatting, lurking. Bits, follow, subs, I appreciate it. We're surprisingly 1 follow away from that milestone of 200 follows, which is kind of cool, I guess. But yeah, I will be on tomorrow, 8 Eastern. Also, probably do either Friday or Saturday so I can grind out some bosses, as well as Sunday like usual. Oh, hey, Elray. I didn't know you were back. Yeah. So we'll go say hi to Rare. See how our trip went. And then I'll do a lot more of this boss tomorrow night. So yeah, thanks and good night.